Hello everybody, we'll wait till people start joining in here. I'm pleased to be doing this past life regression live with my volunteer Rita Gerl, and I'm going to swing the camera around very shortly on Rita so she can say hello to everybody, have a bit of an introduction, what she does, and I'm going to see the comments hopefully start coming in. I'm not sure if I clicked the right setting for the comments. They've changed stuff around on Restream as they tend to do with all these different bits of technology, that once you think you've got something going really good, then they will change things to just confuse people a bit. So I'm just going to swing the camera around. Rita is a medium, puts on events, and I'm going to pull the camera up as well. So you're happy to say hello to everybody?
Hello everybody.
So if you'd say me a little bit about, and are you comfortable as you are just there?
Yeah,
Perfect.
cozy, comfy, yep.
Lovely. So I was going to check the sound to make sure it's coming in. So do you want to say a little bit about what you do? You actually were saying that you had some interesting stories when you were growing up. Are you happy to say anything about that now?
Yeah, I think that's sort of a... Do you want me to tell a little story?
Yeah, just tell a little story.
Yeah,
Okay,
okay.
I'm just going to check the sounds coming out. So I'm not Facebooking friends or anything like that.
Okay.
I'm just making sure the sound's coming out.
So the situation is, as I was a small child in like early 60s or mid 60s, and I always had those weird dreams. Don't forget, I'm German, so I wasn't brought up in England or anything. And the dream was always about two fighter planes fighting in the sky, and you could see them like swinging around and everything. And always one was coming down. And over and over and over, I had those visions. It's sort of like always sort of before bedtime, or in bed, sort of just before you go to sleep. And then the other ones were like, there was like always we in Germany, we don't have holes in the walls where you sort of burn fire. So that as a child was really like quite concerning. And I had a situation was just they all went over the same dream, and there's this hole in the wall with a fire and this funny little guard in front of it. It looked sort of like a Spanish a fan sort of thing. And I just, as a child, it couldn't make any sense. And whenever I ask any of the adults, they sort of couldn't help me because they have got no idea what I'm talking about. And so, yeah, as I grown older and older, and the first time I went to England on holiday was in '82. And I came over on the ferry crossing, and I seen the White Cliff of Dover, and I just felt so emotional. I was crying my eyes out. And this melody in my head, like the song of the White Cliffs of Dover. And my friend was saying, "What's wrong with you?" She sort of cracking up or whatever. And she sort of said, "What's the matter? Why are you crying?" And I said, "I just feel I'm coming home." It was just really emotional. And 2 years later, I just packed up everything and moved to England because I knew it's like, I was a guest out in Germany till I was 24. Yes. And then I just moved over to England. So, yeah, amazing. It was amazing. And now I found all those bits and pieces, like the hole in the wall with the fire going, and this funny little Spanish fan, what I seen. It was like, it always was like gold. It always shined like gold. And it is a fire guard, like it's a peacock fire guard. And yeah, just amazing. And sort of like I found it in Litany in a fire, like in a stove place. I found it, and it was just amazing, when all the pieces as what you see as a child, and nobody can make sense of it.
Yes, exactly.
And then it's life, it's real, and it's sort of like, yeah, it's absolutely amazing. And that was my sort of journey as a child, where you had loads of questions or loads of stories to tell, and nobody could give you answers because my parents never seen a fireplace. There was no TV. I think we bought our first TV 76 or something like that. So, yeah. No.
Fascinating.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say hello to some of the people that are joining now at the moment, and then I'll also ask, before we start the hypnosis, a little bit about some of the events people, you don't have to be specific with the dates, but the kind of things people can do, and how people to get hold of you on Facebook should you wish to befriend and know more about your events. So let's read these people's names out first. So thank you everybody for joining at the moment. Do let me know as well whether you like this new time as well, or whether you prefer the evenings. I thought I'd experiment and see what it's like in the afternoon. Do put that in the comment if you like it, or if you like it another time. So we have Nando, thank you for watching. Sam, thank you so much for being here, Sam. Sean, thank you, Sean. It's really good to see you here. Tarot Tracy, Iron Fire Horse, let's go back and thank you for your hellos as well. There's a few more watching than are saying at the moment because it is also going on YouTube, but we may well have some silent watchers, so hello to your silent watchers as well. So brilliant. Do you want to say now a little bit about some of the events that people can get to see before we go to the past life questions, and also because you do tarot cards and what services you offer for people should they wish them?
Of course, no problem. Right, I do like psychic events, like I'm a psychic medium, platform medium myself. I do card readings. I don't read tarot or whatever. My deck of cards was given to me through a friend. And it's again, I learned the cards, like the tarot cards, but it was the book I learned. And my friend gave me this deck of cards and they called Madame Lenimont fortune telling. And it was just like, woof, like some, curtain opened up and everything was just perfect. Like they just, I absolutely love working with those. And they love working with me. And I do platform mediums, do shows, do have my venues where I do shows every month. I do psychic suppers. I just had a psychic supper in the Forest of Dean in the Bells Hotel, 80 people with 2-course meals. I got some more coming up. Busy. Then I'm a Reiki healer. I just do, I'm fully trained masseuse as well. So I just do loads of different things. I won't get bored. So, that's sort of me. And if anybody wants to get in contact, please just friend me on Facebook. It's Rita Gerl, Gerl. And there's only one, so you will find me. And, and then friend me. And when if you're interested, see the events I post on my Facebook page.
Fantastic, thank you, Rita. And right in the bottom are both our names, so you can see Rita Gerl. I do hope I'm pronouncing that right, Rita.
I let you get away with it.
So put that into Facebook. Dawn, thank you for joining. Patricia, thank you for joining as well. So with that, are you happy to go into
of course,
hypnosis
yeah,
now?
I can't
So you are
wait.
welcome to keep your legs crossed, but sometimes people's legs can go
I'm ready.
asleep.
I'm ready. I'm all excited.
Excellent. So if you just allow your eyes to close now for me. And in your own time, start taking some nice, slow, deep breaths. Very good. Making each and every single breath you take out and in. Wonderful. More relaxed than the one before. More relaxed than the one before. And continuing, allowing yourself to breathe easily, slowly and effortlessly for what feels 10 or more times. And then slowly, easily and effortlessly return your breathing back to normal. And allowing yourself to use that imagination we spoke before about your love of water and also the forest. So just allow your imagination now to create a very, very relaxing place for you. Seeing what you see, feeling what you feel, and hearing what you hear. And allow that relaxation to spread from around your eyes, down to your neck, down to your shoulders. You continue way, way down. And as soon as your mind is ready to relax even more, you can allow yourself to sufficiently relax peacefully and gently. And enjoy being in your very relaxing place now, as I am quiet. Very good. Now you've relaxed the body. It's now time to relax your mind. And as your mind relaxes, your body relaxes. And as your body relaxes, your mind continues to drift and float. Deeper relax now. And you know what it's like to go into a deep state of relaxation and hypnosis. And you know what it's like when you can meditate yourself. And your mind knows how to relax 3 times more relaxed than you are now. As you allow that to drift down, 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 down now. Very good. And just allow yourself to drift into that deeper state now. And again, your body knows how to relax 3 times deeper. Your mind relax 3 times deeper. And you can allow yourself to put yourself in that state now. Wonderful. Allow your mind to relax 3 times more relaxed now. That's right, 3 times more relaxed. Very good. And as you continue to hear my voice and drift and float, deeper relaxed, it becomes easier and easier to release your imagination. And as you release your imagination, you allow yourself to go deeper into this state. So I want you now to visualize this lifetime, 2025. Just what it looks like outside the front door of your lifetime, 25, seeing what you see, feeling what you feel, hearing what you hear. And slowly, easily and effortlessly, that's right, to stay in this nice, deep, relaxed state. Just describe to me, slowly and gently out loud, what it looks like outside your front door in this lifetime, 2025.
I got a Buddha sculpture and a hanging basket hanging on the right hand side of my door. They desperately need new flowers in it. I got the dog on the lead. He's running around in the lawn. Not a nice picture at the moment because all the flowers and the bushes and everything is just waiting for spring to come back. Just needs a bit of tidy up.
Well done. And then slowly, easily and effortlessly, only to the height you feel comfortable, just allow yourself in your mind now to visualize yourself floating up higher and higher and higher now. So you're looking down on where you live, like a bird's eye view. And from up here, just let me know what you can sense or see from up here as you look down on where you live.
I'm quite high up. I'm not afraid or anything, but I certainly see for miles and miles. I see all the roofs and all the gardens and all the forest. It's quite a scene.
Well done. And now just slowly and easily at the speed that's right for you, allow yourself to float back down. That's right. Allowing yourself to slowly float back down now. And as you float back down, you relax deeper and deeper, and your mind relaxes deeper. That's right, and deeper and more deeply relaxed. And just let me know when you're back down on the ground, where you started from.
I am back on the ground.
Very good. And again, to help with the deepening process, you know, to imagine a beautiful, relaxing place of your choosing. And this beautiful, relaxing place of your choosing can be a real place or imaginary place, or a combination of both. Is up to you. But here you're free to relax even deeper now. Even deeper. So now just allow yourself to be in that wonderful, relaxing place of your choosing. Now as you relax your mind deeper. And just describe to me what this wonderful, relaxing place is like.
It's on top of a hill.
Very
I'm
good.
leaning against a big old tree, sitting on the floor. Just let the sun shine, warm me up, warm my face up, just enjoying the nothing. Just enjoying sitting there.
Wonderful. You can just enjoy being there, seeing what you see, and feeling what you feel as you look down across the wonderful view that you're seeing. Very good. In a moment, your subconscious mind will create a corridor for you. And in this corridor there are doors leading off to either side. And each of these doors leads back in time. Way, way back in time. Way back before you were born. Way, way back to a life you've lived before this one. Just allow your mind to create that corridor now. Seeing what you see. Feeling what you feel. Hearing what you hear in this corridor with the doors leading off to either side. And again, slowly, easily and effortlessly, to stay in this deep relaxed state. Just describe this corridor to me.
Like sort of got a red carpet and it got doors right opposite each other, but I feel I want to go far, far back on this corridor. I don't want to use the first few doors. I want to go, there's a long corridor, there's maybe 20, 30 doors back.
Very good. Just allow yourself to go down to a door of your choosing.
Okay.
And just allow yourself to take your time to go back, way, way back. And when you've reached a door that you've drawn to and you like the look of, and you feel the sense that's the right door to go back in time as you go down the corridor. Just let me know when you've reached that door of your choosing.
It's number 25 I want to go in.
Very good. And just let me know when you're down by that door.
I'm right in front of it.
Very good. So as you're aware of the door, the way it looks. In a moment, the door opened way, way back in time. Back to that life you've lived before this one. And be pleased and delighted what you can see and sense through the door, looking at your own body in that past life, through your own eyes. Alright now, get ready for the door to open to your past life on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. The door opens now to your past life. Just let me know what you can see or sense through that door to your past life.
I see an old ship, an old wooden ship with sails, and I think I'm working on that ship because I got raggedy clothes on, and I'm making rope. I'm doing something with a rope. I'm not quite sure what I'm doing, but it seems like I'm tightening rope. I got some spikes in the rope, and I'm twisting those spikes.
Very good. Allow yourself to fully submerge yourself in that memory of yours. And the door closes behind you, so you're fully in that area with the rope. Just describe to me how you're tying that rope in just a little more detail, please?
I don't quite know what I'm doing. It sort of feels like I'm fixing the rope. I'm making it tighter. I'm just doing something to that rope. It feels to me a little bit like that's what my job is, a rope maker, if that is the word.
Makes sense. Very good. And as you're there, the area you're in, making this rope, just describe to me what else you're
We are
wearing.
at sea. We are at sea. We are not anywhere. We are not anywhere. There's no land. There's just water everywhere, all water around us.
Very good.
It feels... It's really hot. It feels like we are somewhere in the tropics. It feels like we're far, far away from England.
Wonderful. And now allow a year to come into your mind of what year it is, and that can happen now.
1846.
Good. And how old do you feel you are now?
I'm a young lad. I'm maybe... I don't know. It feels to me like I'm a young lad. I'm a teenager. I would think I was 15, 16.
That's good.
I'm very skinny, very scrawny. My clothes is all ripped and... I got dark hair. Long dark hair. Scruffy looking, really. I think I'm scruffy looking.
Excellent. And as you're here now, just allow your name to come to you of what they call you in this lifetime. That comes to you now. What do they call you?
Paddy.
Paddy.
I think I'm on... Paddy. Yeah, sounds Irish, Paddy.
Wonderful. And let's just see if we get a surname now. Allow your surname to come to you now. What's your surname?
Quilliam. Paddy Quilliam. Quilliam.
Very good. And tell me, Paddy, how do you feel about being at sea at this moment in time?
I'm scared, I'm hungry. And it's very hot. I just would like to drink something. But it seems we're running out of everything.
That's understandable. Now, you said you ran out of everything. How long do you feel you've been at sea for?
Months.
Very good. Now, Paddy, are you aware of a name of the skipper or the captain or the lieutenant who's ever runs and is in charge of this ship at the moment? Do you have a name for them that you know?
I think it's Brian,
Brian. That's good.
but I'm not sure if Brian is his surname.
Okay. Wonderful. Now, staying with this lifetime. Just be aware of what the purpose is of being on board this ship, and what you do, and what the reason you're here at sea is for. Allow that to come to you now.
It's horrible.
You happy to share?
I just went downstairs to have a look at what our cargo is. And there's women, children, men, loads of children. I think I'm on a slave boat. And the thing is, we were told we will take them and we will bring back tea and rum.
And who told you this?
That's what we were signed up on the voyage. As we signed up, we were told we're going somewhere to take the slaves and come home with goods, tea and rum. Oh God, I could do with a bit of rum. Very thirsty.
And as you're aware now of this lifetime of yours, just allow yourself to go back in time just a little bit to when you picked up the slaves, the women, the children, the people that are on that boat at this time. Just allow yourself to go back to that time now. And describe to me what you see and what you're aware of.
I'm walking around the docks. I'm looking for my ship.
Describe the docks to me.
It's old-fashioned. It's like donkeys walking around, but they carry goods. And then it's there's loads of different smells. Some are not very nice. There's like people carrying things on board and people carrying things off board. And it's very noisy. There's loads of people bumping into each other. Somebody's shouting. I don't know who those people are. Must be in charge of unloading and loading. There's loads of chaos going on. Not chaos, it's organized chaos, if I can say that. There's just people everywhere. Young people, like my age. They carry those heavy sacks about. And then wagons, horses, ponies. There's just loads going on. Loads of shouting going on as well.
And as you're aware now of being in this place, just let me know where in the world you feel you are right now in this place.
I think I'm in Liverpool.
Okay. Now, you said that you were looking for your ship initially. Just allow a little bit of time to move further forward in time. And just let me know what's happening. Just move a little forward, just a few hours or so. That's right, allow that to happen. Now, tell me where you are and what you're doing now.
We're standing on the edge watching as we get taken out, as we start to sail away from the tide. It's like I just see how the shore, just the lights, they're not, the lights of the houses fade away, and I'm just standing there looking. It's night time.
Well done. And as you're aware of this, sailing away at night time, see if we can get the name of the ship that you're on. Let's see if you just relax and see if anything comes up. Allow that to happen. 1, 2, 3. Allowing the name of the ship to come to you. Now.
I think it's called Lady Catherine.
Lady Catherine. Well done. And now, on this voyage now, just allow yourself to be aware of that, and we'll return to this time later on. You said that you felt earlier on that you are Irish and your name's Paddy. Let's just go now back in time, staying with this lifetime, back to your childhood, back to a strong memory in your childhood, and allow that to happen now. Where are you, and what do you see now in your childhood?
I'm with my father and brother. We put rocks like we do the fencing. We put rocks on top of each other to make like a proper stone wall. And Dad is teaching us. Father is teaching us. He wants to be called Father. And he's teaching us how to interlock those rocks to make stone walls. I got 2 brothers with me, so there's three of us and Father. And I think I'm the youngest one because I'm so short.
And how do you feel about doing this dry stone wall construction?
It's hard to lift up those stones, those rocks.
Very good. And you said that you're with your father. Just describe how your father looks.
He's wearing like wool trousers, and he's wearing again a dirty old shirt. He has like a rope around his waist to keep his trousers up. He got scruffy ginger blonde hair. It feels like he's a nice man, but he's strict. He's a strict man. There's no messing about with him. If he says you do this, you do it, and you just don't put a fight up. You just don't argue. Just get on with it. Get on with it.
And now, Paddy, you said that you're putting up this wall. Do you feel it's for yourselves, or are you doing it for somebody else, or what's the purpose of putting up the wall?
I think it's our land to protect the animals to get out. We got sheep. Not many, but we got sheep.
That's good. Now, Paddy, where in the world do you feel you are right now?
I think I'm in Ireland.
That's good.
It's very lovely green. It's a spring day today.
Well done, I'm glad you've got a spring day. And you said you're with your brothers. Are you aware of any names of your brothers?
Joseph and Daniel. Daniel is the older one. And then Joseph is close to me in age. But Joseph and I, we are really close. Like twins would be, but I'm not a twin. He's just born before me. And he also got dark hair.
Wonderful. And you aware of your father's name? No.
He's called Daniel as well.
Very good.
Daniel. And then my older brother Daniel. They both got the same name.
So now, allow another good, strong memory from your childhood with the work that you do with the animals. Allow any of the other important jobs you have to do as a family. Allow that to come to you now.
I got my little sister. I'm holding her hand. And we're going to feed the ducks and the chickens. We collect the eggs. She's lovely. She's just lovely. She's just such a lovely little person. And Mum is pumping. No, she's not pumping. She got a well. She's got a rope down a well. She's taking up water. She's carrying water in the house with her bucket. She got dark hair, long dark hair flowing. It's like a scarf, a shawl wrapped around her front, across, and tucked in her pinny. She's not very tall lady. Father is taller. Father is like nearly a head taller than Mother.
Lovely.
Her name is Rosalind. Mother is called Rosalind.
Very nice.
And she got the same hair colour than me and Joseph. Joseph and I, we got Mum's hair. Daniel and my little sister, Betty, Elizabeth. Betty, we call her Betty. She got Daniel, father, Daniel, and little Betty. They got ginger blonde hair. They're gingers.
That's very nice. You said you're in Ireland in this area. Just see if we can get either a name of a town, a village. Just see if that comes to you, or the area where you are in Ireland. Just relax and allow that to come to you. No.
We haven't got a name.
Okay.
We just got a farmstead. There's no name. There's no village close by. It's a half-day walk. We just us.
That's good. Just have an awareness now, which we'll ask later, just where roughly this is in Ireland. Just allow that for your subconscious mind, and we can find out that information a little bit later on.
I think it's Southern Ireland.
That's good.
Because Father always says across the water is England.
Wonderful. Well done. Now, staying with this lifetime. We allow yourself now to just move further forward in time. Further forward in time until you're somewhere now in your late teens. A good strong memory from your late teens. Allow that good strong memory to come to you now. Let me know what that good strong memory is, Paddy.
It's black.
Okay.
There's nothing.
Now, just now allow yourself to go to your happiest memory within this lifetime, Paddy. Very happiest memory. 1, 2, 3. Your happiest memory. Let me know.
I'm in a foreign island. And everything is so strange. The people look different. The people wear different clothes. And it's really hot. It's a very hot country. And I'm just walking. I'm just walking through the place where they sell the fish, and it stinks, but they're horrible looking fish. They're not what I'm used to. And loads of different things I've never seen in my life. It looks like what we would say, like a market. So that must be fruit, vegetables, meat, fish.
You said they're very unappetizing, or they seem to be very unappetizing fish. What is so unappetizing about these fish?
They just got funny colors. They're like not the fish we fish in Ireland. They're like they're like colorful fish, tropical fish, if I would say so. And so is the fruit and the vegetables. They're different than what I'm used to. Somebody just, they drink out of a nut. I think they drink out of coconut. They sell coconut to drink out from. That's never seen that in my life.
Now, staying with this lifetime now, you said the people are dressed different. Describe to me how they're dressed now.
They all wear headscarves. They're the slaves will be brought across.
And how do you, in this lifetime now, how do you feel about that?
Astounded. Never seen anything in my life. It's so different to what I was brought up with.
Now, staying on this lifetime, just let me know, because you said you're on an island, where you feel this is, or, well, you didn't say island, but you said a place which is quite different. Let me know where you feel this is right now.
I'm not sure if it's the Dominican
Okay.
Republic.
Very good.
Dominican. Yeah.
And now we move further forward in time again to the moment when you're about to set sail from this place where you are now. Allow that to happen now. And let me know where you are and what you see.
We're loading the ship with food and those funny nuts, coconuts, and chickens, live chickens. And we're loading the ship, and there's big cotton wool. There's tea. That's our cargo taking home. There are barrels of water for us to drink. But also rum for us to drink. Because the water goes over, the water rots and becomes poison. And I'm pushing a sack wagon with crates of fruit back up the runway, the gangway. Is it gangway? Yeah? The runway, gangway. I'm just pushing it up and loading the ship. And everybody's excited because we're going home. Everybody's been there long enough. Now it's time to go home.
Very good. Now, staying with this lifetime, allow yourself to travel forward in time 1 week from now, 1 week from this time. Allow it to happen now and let me know what's happening.
I'm sleeping on top of the deck outside. It's so hot, we sleep on top. It's too hot to be down.
And as you're aware now of being on that deck, are you aware, because you said it's too hot for us, are you aware of anything else on the deck?
Loads of us just sleeping rolled up. We don't even have blankets, we just roll up and go to sleep. There is quiet, there is nobody moving. Everybody is asleep, snoring.
That's nice to know it's quiet for you. Now, staying with this lifetime, we'll move further forward 1 year from where you are right now. 1 year further forward, allow that to happen now. Tell me about that.
It's black again.
Now,
Nothing.
staying with this lifetime, you need to go to your very last day of living. Allow yourself to go to that very last day now. 1, 2, 3. It's your very last day. How old are you, Paddy, and what are you doing?
19. My head is hurting. I'm thirsty. It feels I'm cold. It feels like the sun got to me. Feels like I got sunstroke. God, I'm cold. I got nothing to put around me. My arms are exposed. Oh, my head is hurting so badly.
I'm sorry to hear that. And where in the world do you feel you are now, and whereabouts are you?
Just out in the water. Just out in the Pacific. Just blobbing away on the sea.
And now, Paddy, how long do you feel you've been feeling unwell from this sunstroke and this headache? How long do you feel you've been unwell for?
Not long. Just a few days.
Sorry to hear that. Now,
God, I'm so cold.
in a moment, allow you to go to your very last 10 seconds, only experiencing what emotions you're comfortable experiencing.
So peaceful.
Going to count down from 10 to 0, and 0 will be your moment of passing. If you experience anything or see anything in this moment, just let me know. You can interrupt. It's your final 10 seconds now. 10, 9,
Just peaceful.
8,
The boat is rocking.
6,
Really calm. Like a
5,
baby in the crib.
4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. You've just passed over now. And as you've just passed over now, you're aware of now.
Just really peaceful.
If I can get you to look back over that lifetime, to see if there was any lesson or understanding. Is there any lesson or understanding from your higher self that you feel you wish to share, or just keep within sight? It's up to you, but is there any lesson or understanding?
It feels to me like you do need to do in life what you need to do in life. Leaving the land to go on sea was maybe not the best decision, but it felt right at the time.
Yeah.
And you just need to do what you need to do when it feels right.
And now you can take that with you should you wish to take it with you. Now, do you feel you need any healing either physically or emotionally from that life experience you've just had as Paddy?
No.
Very good. In a moment, I'm going to count up from 1 to 3. And I'd like you to be aware now of, just before I do that, of just allowing your mind to go back to that corridor you started your journey in. And the doors close now, but can be reopened whenever you wish to reopen them. Remembering being back in that corridor and being aware that the year is 2025. Just let me know you're back in that corridor now.
Mm-hmm.
Very good. In a moment, I'm going to count up from 1 to 3. And on 3 and only 3, your eyes will be open. You'll be refreshed, alert, calm and confident, remembering everything about this hypnotic session with crystal clear clarity. All right now. 1, becoming aware now of your hands just on your lap there and to the side of you. 2 small movements now, signalling that it'll be soon time to awaken. On 3, eyes open, alert and ready for the rest of your evening.
Oh.
Not too bright, is it? We're still live at the moment, so allow people to come around. Are you warm enough? I can get the fire up if you're...
No, it's okay. It's
so
okay.
just checking that you were warm enough from the experience. So, are you right the camera on? Do you want me to swing it round on me for a little bit?
No, it's all right.
Okay.
It's all right.
Do have some water as well, which is by the side of you, and I will get you some coffee later as well, because I know you've been very good and abstained.
I'm coffee deprived.
So I will get you. Thank you so much for doing that, Rita.
Oh, you're welcome.
Does anybody have any questions? I can see some chats. I'm going to read out some extra names of some people that have joined us. Thank you for saying amazing. Tracy, Irene, thank you for joining us. One Joe, it's really good to see you on there. Iron Fire Horse said, what a great session. Alison said, love Liverpool. I've got good friends there. So let's see what else there is. Jane, hello to you. Diane, thank you so much for sharing. Andy, thank you for being there. Jacqueline, thank you so much for joining us. Sandra, thank you for joining us. I think that's where I got to before, so that's really good. So, were you expecting that at all?
No, not at all. Not at all. No, but it just was really, like, you see it so spot on. I could even describe the little freckles, and it was just like you would see them in a photograph right in front of you, or in a film.
Yeah.
And no, it was very, very interesting.
Brilliant. I will get up some radical cartoons. Good to have you here. How interesting. Well done, both of you. Thank you. Let's go to Alison. Fantastic. Rita, amazing. She wants to go shopping. We say fantastic. I think that's saying it better. I'm out shopping actually.
She wants to go Liverpool shopping.
Yeah.
I'm coming.
Yeah, absolutely. What year was she on the ship? I'm going to look it up. It was
1846.
I think it was around that.
Yeah.
It'll be at the beginning anyway. So if
1846
anybody was googling, that would be real
and
good.
The ship was called Lady Christina. What was it called again?
Lady
Catherine.
Catherine.
Lady Catherine.
Yeah. So thank you for saying. If you come across anything, Patricia, that would be brilliant. And we have from Iron Fire Horse. Thank you, Rita, for letting Paul share this with us. So yeah,
welcome.
No, I was really, really grateful for Rita agreeing to do this today. I'm going to see if anybody else wants to share any findings, thoughts or questions to you, Rita. So I'll just give it a few moments, because there tends to be a few moments delay. Is there anything else you wish to add from that experience that you had at all?
It was just harsh. It like I had a harsh childhood. And then on the boat or on the ship or whatever you want to call it, it was just even worse.
Yes.
It was just, I should have stayed on the land.
Yeah.
I felt I shouldn't have left.
Yeah.
But there was not enough for us, so I had to go. And it feels to me a little bit. I was 14 years old as I started to go to leave home or join the ship.
Yeah.
I was very young.
Yeah.
And it was just hard work.
Yeah.
Hard work and very hot, very like tropical hot. And it was like constantly thirsty. And I think I had a sunstroke towards the end because I was freezing cold.
Yes.
But it was like really, full-blown headache, you know what I mean? Really painful headache. So I just think the sun got to me.
I must have got a message from Radical Cartoons and watching as well. Do subscribe to Radical Cartoons YouTube channel as well. You're an excellent artist, and people should see your work most definitely. So the question is here: did Rita hear any sounds other people's voices.
Yes. And, you know, the splashing of the water when you're in a boat and, you know, like just like in a small boat and the sort of the splashing of the water, the seagulls, not my favourite, but yeah, you could hear the squeaking of the seagulls. And yeah, certainly the shouting, as we were loading and unloading, like on the dockland or whatever you want to call it, yeah, it was noisy. It was really noisy and loud and smelly, and people just were smelly, and it just was a real harsh time they had. And there was just people all over the place, really busy and loud.
Thank you for that, Stella. Thank you for that rather cool cartoons. So yes, I was just going to sort of see if anybody else got any other questions coming up at all. I mean, some people just like to, smelly fish.
Yeah, smelly fish.
Smelly
smelled that.
Made me cry laughing. And they sounded like tropical fish
It was,
too.
yeah, it was all colours. They were all from red to yellow to, like in Ireland, we only had like trouts or salmon or, you know, I don't know, all those sort of fish, but they were all grey. And over there it was just loads of different, mussels and fruit, and it was just all there. It was just like a big market, but a foreign market, you know, like the fruit, everything was just completely mind-blowing. What is this? Sort of for the, I think I passed away as I was around 19, so you would have, I made it, maybe, you know, I was really thinking I'm dying of thirst going out there.
Yeah.
But I must have died coming home. Like I didn't make it back home.
Well, if you're thirsty and, you know, there was much more in diseases and things like that, and you were, and then you had sunstroke on top of it, I can quite see why, you know.
I passed away,
Yeah. I mean, I have had sunstroke from being out in the garden too long, and that was pretty unpleasant as it was anyway. So I can only imagine what it was like if you were thirsty and, you know, you were, because you said you were very skinny as well. Like,
oh God, I was skin and bone. Yeah.
I found a ship called Lady Catherine Barham, built in 1834, built by Curling Young and Co. Port belonging to London when I googled it. So that's really interesting.
That's cool, yeah.
And sorry for my dyslexic way of reading it out, so I might have stumbled over, well I did stumble over it a few times, but I've got it up there so everybody can read it absolutely properly now. So I'm going to leave that up. So
can I just ask you something?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I'm not sort of historian, but when was Queen Victoria born?
I know
was she born 46 or something? Because it was like a celebration going on, and it sort of seems like it was because of the Queen, or you know, that sort of thing. And it would have been Victoria time then, wouldn't it?
Could have been well, she was on the throne then, most definitely.
She was, yeah.
But it could also have been as well that people were, celebrating a jubilee as well, might have been. So
I just sort of thought that was linked. You know, the year 46, and you know, there was something with Victoria going on as well. But then you asked me about the name of the ship, and you would have thought the first word would be Queen Victoria or something. No, it wasn't. It was Lady Catherine.
Yeah.
You know, it was just like completely like the thought pattern I had with the Queen with the Queen and that going on. But the name of the ship was completely different. Was no in link with Victoria at all.
So the exact dates, because I'm lucky to be next to Google, is the 24th of May, 1819 is when Queen Victoria was born, and I knew she made it just into the 1900s, and she passed away on the 22nd of Jan 1901. So it was, until our Queen recently, it was the longest reign, most definitely. 1838 coronation I've got here. Iron Fire Horse, well done. I pulled that. And Queen Victoria came to the throne in 1837, aged 18. So, good. Thank you, Moira. Thank you, everyone, for that. So, yeah, the history lessons coming out for us all there. So thank you for those that knowledge is better than mine. So as I leave the questions to come up now, do you want to say a little bit more for the people that didn't see the beginning part about the work that you do? People can get in contact with you. And,
with my
yeah,
okay, yeah. Right. I'm still a bit all over the place because I'm still sort of, you know what I mean? It was quite a sort of experience to go through this. Right, I'm Rita. I'm like, you know, my little sideline, my little sidekick is I love mediumship and I'm a platform medium, but I also read cards and I'm a Reiki healer, I'm a masseuse, and, you know, I just all sort of, you know, everybody knows when they do the work I do, you start with one and then it's like a rolling stone and just get on with it. And there's so much to learn and so much to experience. Yeah, and I feel really, really happy for Paul to ask me because I love past life and past life regression. So I'm really thankful for that. Thank you, Paul.
Thank you. I'm going to turn the camera around on myself now, so sort of say goodbyes. Oh, if anybody does happen to say anything else, before I go, anything else you want to say?
No, if you want to friend me and see what events I got coming up, just friend me on Facebook, Rita Gerl. Like I say, there's only me, so easy to find. And yeah, I hope you were happy with what I could bring to this show because yeah, I loved it. I loved every minute of it. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Rita. Now I'm going to put the camera around to me so I can see it. Just about there we go. So thank you everybody for watching and joining this afternoon. Do put it in the comments whether you did like this afternoon timing or would prefer them during evenings, or if there's any other times that you think would be good, and also friends of yours and family members that may wish to watch these that might find it a little difficult. So Tyler Tracy said well done. So thank you for everybody that has commented, shared this out, liked. I will see you in another past life regression very soon. If you haven't already, do go to my YouTube channel, Past Life Regressions with Paul Goddard, and subscribe. That would be amazing. Thank you. Thank you everyone for watching, and I'm going to now lean over to my laptop and turn this off. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.